I'm Kleber Battaglia, and I've been training martial art for more than 30 years. In the past 10 years, I've been teaching Wing Chun in Shanghai. As quick as lightning. Be brave as a wild lion. Practice hard, enjoy harder. Now, let's get Kung Fu wise. Yes. Oh. Recently, I've been playing this game produced by a French company in 2022, which is gaining a lot of popularity because the fighting action are based on a real Kung Fu style, the Fosan Pak Mei of Master Liu Weixin. So I'm here in Fosan to experience Fosan Pak Mei. You see, like in the game, you have like all those type of environments that really make you feel like immersed into a Kung Fu movie. When you get to those master places, you really have to be introduced by somebody. Otherwise, if you just show up at their doors, those masters will not, be very willingly to show. There are 5 kind of like ancient style in Guangdong, but there are kind of like 5 modern ones, and this Pak Mei is one of them. And I'm really interested to see like the interconnection between those styles, but at the same time also their peculiarity and specialties. So now I'm going to meet Master Liu Weixin. Wow, they have such a...哇，哇，真高兴啊，很高兴啊，认识你啊。
很高兴看到你。
我是8K8，
8K8
啊。
我是刘伟新。
Master Liu Weixin, successor of Fosan Bai Mei and son of Master Liu Shaoliang. Bai Mei is fast, strong, precise, full of technical skills and strong will. Yeah, 帮我！
可以，冲！
哎呀，
这个是白眉拳，
很多的手法是白眉的啊。
我徒弟万上班拍这个油漆，他按照他的演示，再放进这个油漆里面。他练我的白眉很好练的。
His student Benjamin, he was behind this project, so they use him to do all these motions.
他的武馆里面跟我以前那边那个武馆是一样。
这个
就是说
一样的。
你看看这个钥匙啊，在我以前我这里也有一串在这里啊，他就用了我这个坐上去，很好。
对。
我们看看白眉拳的那个出手。
哎
啊，这个就是叭，一定叭，对，一抽叭，所以他是叭，哎，抽我。
In the video game, they make it like look super cool and fast, but it's much faster, it's much cooler than it.
我们刚才看那个油漆，他做的那些就是白眉船的进攻，就是第一步他就，就是用这个，就是这个，
哇
啊，他的步伐，
他的步伐也
是三脚马上去，啊，哇，所以真用他辛苦练出来的去拿出来。重人收水，杀，停，稳，再杀，再收，杀，撤，杀。它油漆里面的白眉齐眉冠，它这个手是这样拿棍，因为它的攻击部位很灵活，这样也可以，这样也可以，这样也可以，但是要有那个巧手力的打上去，啊，还有马虎的稳度，你一打这个马上就上，这个也可以上去，所以它很灵活的。
Usually, people they just take it from this side. Sometimes they take it from two sides, like opposite hand. But apparently, he's using it with both hands like this, which is kind of like very difficult to achieve unless you develop this kind of like bridge force that they're specialized into.
没有见过这种武馆啊？
没有啊。哇。
我爸爸。
哇很好啊。They always respect their ancestors, and respect is one of the things really important for Kung Fu. 这边有很多的徒弟了吗？
他们都是把他每次的活动啊，都放在这里自己看看，都是这样。这就是我法国的徒弟。
法国人啊？
牛鞭。
小力弓马跳。Ici, 1, 2, 3。
2006年，我来了佛山，跟有位新师傅开始学白眉拳。我来了中国，因为我要学正宗功夫。刘师傅，他来过2次。我刚开了武馆，2012年的时候，他来这里，他来了1个月差不多。每天在这里走路，每天在这里喝咖啡啊，真的很喜欢喝咖啡。
Wow, look at his power! The table is shaking. 很多力，这个也是功夫哎。
白眉拳，短桥劲，用桥力来摇。有时候练完功夫，喝咖啡，精神。功夫咖啡。
功夫咖啡，对。We are into the alchemical laboratory in the past.
有时候我经常冲咖啡喝。他有一种心态很好的喝咖啡，不要单纯练功夫嘛，要配合一下嘛，对不对？ 功夫要结合生活，还给自然，是很自然的出手，不要把自己绑着，好像要做一个特别的动作，才能去打，那是没意思的。所以功夫很简单，但是是辛苦的练，练出来以后就是随手而用叫功夫。要有咖啡喝才有功夫聊嘛。没咖啡
没咖啡没有了。
请我喝咖啡我才聊功夫。
For me, anything in my life is about Kung Fu. He told me that not everything in life can just be about the technical aspect of Kung Fu. Kung Fu should also teach us how to apply those principles into your daily life. He applied those principles in coffee brewing, into his building his gardening, into enjoying everything he does into his daily life. To me, that was really something that inspired me, and I feel really blessed and honored to have met such a Kung Fu master.
买菜，扫一下啊 ，OK， 喂。
Because those days he's going to cook for me, so we're gonna get some goose and chickens.
这个鹅一定要找瘦的，它才好吃，太肥的不好吃。这个辣椒，这种不辣，
这不辣吗？
不太辣。这一种呢，
这个烧的
很辣，很辣。
哇！
但是你不能吃辣。买这一个。
对，
就买这一个啊，
这个好了
这个是粉锅要找个好的焖鹅好吃，就买这个
好了Those places have so many different shops selling all these fresh vegetables. I'm so impressed of the variety of the vegetables they have around here. It's just crazy. Wow,
这个就是民间功夫，就是晚上去玩，自己练，
大门都好快。
如果你练的时候太慢了，你真正用的时候就不行了吗？
对，真不行啊！所以这个手快也不快也快了。这个是
要字马偏腰，
字马偏
看这前面，
前面说这个
但是有些人他是这样的。
就是来，这不行了为什么他们这个是发力，这个是？
对，那个就是副作
的
陪弹的时候快。如果你做这个动作，没意思吗？
这个快点，这个是这是毛动力的这个东西，只是快点
可以上手了。
哇，
没用啊。
这个很厉害，对，这个是单吃的，不一样的，这个是
你都感觉了，你是这样好一点。
对，哎呀，对。
看起来都不一样了吧？
对，真不一样的We have somehow in other martial arts, but the motion is much bigger, because for example, like in karate, when you want to punch, if you just punch like this, you're punching monodirectionally, so the force is just going out from one side. But what they want to do is like one force is coming, one force is going, so it's kind of like generating opposite kind of forces. So, but the way they do it is really kind of like is very short and very sharp. I really love this kind of like way that they develop those kind of like opposite forces in every direction in all the motion they do in the foam. They have to do it really, really quick. They also focus really on this speed, and I can guarantee you it's not really easy to do it.
Well, you know, I'm here in Jiaoshan Park in the center of Foshan. You know, like people here come every morning to practice their kung fu, but also other type of physical activities, and I find this really, really cool.谢谢你啊，谢谢啊，再见。Oh, so cool.
The Jinwu Athletic Association is an international martial art organization that spread out well over 20 different countries around the world, but that was also essential to spreading out the culture of Kung Fu around China. It was founded in 1910 in Shanghai, and it was credited to the folk martial hero Huo Yuanzha. We have this huge picture of Huo Yuanzha. It was an inspiration of spreading out Kung Fu knowledge. In fact, just below him, you can see Shang Wu Jing Sheng, which really means to respect and spreading out this kind of like the Kung Fu spirit. You could see how big it became, the Jinwu Athletic Association, and how many people nowadays train Kung Fu because of it. I think he would be very proud of what he inspired. Sifu has been cooking for like almost 3 hours.
Okay 咯。
But it's really like his Kung Fu, you know, like you have to really prepare all the ingredients, like, you know, put them like very precisely, make them cook for hours to take out the best scent of it. And at the end, I think it's almost done. Like, wow, Sifu, wow, 这辛苦了. Oh my God, the scent coming from this thing, like, wow, Sifu, 这个是什么了? Look at the broth of it, it's so thick.
这个是功夫小姐，
功夫小姐，
啊，这个要这样吃，这样，其他的，哇，你看那个油，啊，太漂亮了，
真的特漂亮。
哇
Oh my god.
来碰腿，
Wow. Number one.
Wow.
也很多的这个外国人，他们真是管这个练功夫的这个
外国人啊，好像我徒弟，他为了这个真正中国功夫，
对，
都3年了，都找我，非要学这个功夫不可。
对
啊，所以这个也是说是缘分了，跟他几年
就是
3年。
缘法的，
对，他也是很真正的为学真正的中国功夫。
我们跟师傅经常用微信打电话说话发照片。他现在60多岁啊，开始老，他继续有这样的速度，这样的力气，比以前一样。有师傅他觉得做人是最重要的事。
你会功夫很好，你可以有是很厉害的师傅，但是最重要就是你是好人，练功的人喜欢这个武字，但是那个德也是最重要。
法国的徒弟也喜欢这个的，
喜欢，他们很喜欢。徒弟说做这个，我就做这个，因为师傅就是父亲，
真的父亲，
老爸一样，所以徒弟回来好像儿子一样，很开心的嘛。
哇，
煮饭吃啊，我做老爸一样，哎，给孩子做饭吃啊。等于说吃好了，吃饱了，我们再怎么练功？
好，
徒弟又回来练功了。
坏了就这样子。
哇，非常漂亮，这个非常快了嘛。
对，我们白眉拳里面有几十套套路的，但是师傅呢他不喜欢，你不如几十套练精一套就可以了。所以我师傅就强调我们这样子，
这样说的啊。
再重新再来。
好，说。When you ask him about the style, he say like they do have many forms and many drills, but he say that basically all of those drills are kind of like useless unless you can really learn the way that they punch and the way that they use the arm bridge to defend and create this very strong power. You should focus on the basic because that's the most important part, and then after that you can focus on all the rest. That to me is real Chinese Kung Fu.
食粥咯！阿桑收，食粥啊！食粥，得啦！啊，食夜粥。
哦，食夜粥啊！哦，
驚啊！
好，
你先。
啊，谢谢，好，谢谢。
最慘。
这个叫七叶珠，以前流传下来的。他为了一个就是练拳练功辛苦嘛，要吃点东西，干脆就吃素了。
他们也有鹅的
最后变成把这个七叶珠的话变成是好像你练过功夫一样的人，你不要搞他，他吃过夜珠的，
对不对？
就是这样。我们吃过夜珠，
食夜粥啊，
食夜粥，
食夜粥啊。Weather condition here in southern China can be extremely hot and humid. Training at night really deplete yourself and make you so tired. That is why they developed this culture of late night eating, because they need a lot of power to keep training during this very hot weather. Foshan is not only famous for their Kung Fu, but also for their pottery. And here I'm very close to a kiln, which simply put is an oven to cook this pottery. This specific one is 500 years old and it never stopped running. And it is called dragon kiln because it is very long and it has different layer and temperature according to the distance from the fire to cook the different process of the pottery. And of course, it's called dragon kiln because it does resemble the shape of a Chinese dragon. I'm actually trying to make a present for Master Liu. This is, truly like Kung Fu. It takes time. You have to do things like step by step, properly, yes. And it's really you have to have patience. Otherwise. Okay, well, it starts to almost look like a cup. 差不多. In Chinese martial art, they have this very particular thing called the Bai Shi, or they translate roughly in English like a tea ceremony, which is the moment in which formally a teacher accepts a student. The student can call his master like Sifu, and the student will become his 徒弟. Alright, so I also wanted to add the term life because I also really respect the way that Liu Sifu lives his life and really enjoy it. So combining the Chinese character for the Buddha, for the martial spirit and morality, with the way of living the life. Martial like a warrior, enjoying the life like a human being. Meeting with Master Liu for me was truly a journey. From the first moment that you meet him, he gives you this kind of aura of an ancient warrior. He really welcomed you into his life, into his Kung Fu family, and something that he said to me really stuck.
功夫要结合生活，功夫要还给自然。
I really want to thank you for all you taught me. Not only for the Kung Fu, and most importantly, as a way of living life.